America Bumper to Bumper, and you are watching episode 2 of Buy It or Boot It. Pete, hey, good to see you here. Sorry about your toothache, but hey, uh, any length that you're here is awesome. We really appreciate doing that. So, um, first off, I know Jason's not in here, but I need to send a huge thanks out to Jason from Old Car Guy. He is very graciously and kindly sending me a laptop, an old laptop of his. So hopefully I will be able to actually do some editing on videos. That's the thing that's been holding me back of doing videos on the Astro, which, by the way, it's not a 2001 like I originally thought. It's a 96. So cool. But he's sending me that. Should be here a week and a half or so. And then it's going to be bye-bye next Thursday as soon as I get rid of the infection. Oh, good. Well, yeah. Good luck on that. As you can see, my teeth suck. Anyways, sorry to do that to all you guys, but anyway, so back to the show. This episode, we are going to be hitting Virginia Beach, Virginia. We are going to be hitting what's the other ones? Gosh, I can't remember. Oh, bummer. Bear with me for a minute. Virginia Beach. Lafayette, Louisiana, and the final place is Provo, Utah. So let's pop in to our other screen and let's see if we can. There we go. All right. So what I need, Pete, since you're still in here, why don't you give me a price range for the cars we're going to look at, and then we're going to get started with this fun for this evening. Yeah. So, anyways, as soon as I get that laptop, I'll be posting up a video on the first upgrade on the Astro. Then I've got to do a video on cleaning it, oil change. What else are we doing? Wipers on, all that sort of good stuff. And then, of course, we're going to be doing the bumper to bumper challenge, which if you guys don't know what's going on there, head over to Jason's Instagram and also Grant from Keep It Under 5K and under. All right, we can do that. So the bumper to bumper challenge, you list every vehicle you've owned, potentially with pictures if you have them, all in under 5 minutes. Everything's on his channel on a couple of his videos. I unfortunately don't have everything with me here on that, but you can learn more of it from him, his Instagram, and whatnot. So, all right, Pete's saying 5K and under. We can do that. 5,000. All right, so I'm going to start scrolling through and let me know when you see something you want to look at closer. And if I don't hear anything, I will just pick something that I think is interesting. I got a couple. All right, we're going to start off with 94 Olds Cutlass, and we will go from there. So 94 Olds Cutlass S Coupe 2-door, $3,000, 84,000 miles on it. It's description. 94 Cutlass Supreme. It has 84,000. It recently got about 2,000 done in maintenance with receipts, all new brakes, tires, a fresh tune-up. Runs flawless. I will post more pics later. Looking for 3,000 or best negotiation. Oh, good. Got it from an older lady that drove it to Hardee's every Sunday. And you can see one picture, unfortunately. Smashed a bit on the front of the car here and in front of the door, but overall, that one picture, not bad. But for me, I would have to see a few more pictures, maybe a little bit more on the description of it. But overall, not bad. I don't know if I'd pay $3,000 for it. Post more pictures later. Yeah. Definitely, Pete. I agree with you. Booting that one definitely needs way more pictures and a little bit better description. Might be worth it, but not to me. All right, let's scroll through some more and see what else we can find. And let's see. Let's go ahead and take a look at this conversion van. That's got one picture. Let's not look at that because I don't want to look. I want to see some pictures. Blazer. All right. 85 K5 Blazer. Only 2 pictures. Jeez, people. And crappy description as well, but they want $4,500 for it. An 85 Blazer, 1-ton axles, needs distributor to run. Let's see the other picture. Okay, really no difference. Sorry, but I'm going to have to boot that one as well. Oh, geez. Because, yeah, not very many people watched that video, that's for sure. Scroll back up here. Let's take a look at this 84 Riviera. All right, we have an 84 Buick Riviera, $3,800. It's got 112,000 miles on it. We are looking at a description of original paint, AC works, and has been converted. New headliner and radio. Runs and rides great. $3,800. Message me for more details. All right, let's look at those 4 pictures. Not bad. Definitely not bad, but I'd like pictures a little bit closer. A few more interior pictures. 112,000 miles. I don't know if that's quite worth $3,800. These are getting harder and harder to find in decent condition, so maybe it's worth it, but not to me. Make sure for all of you that are watching this in reruns, put down in the comments whether you would buy or boot any of these cars. Oh, another Riviera for $5,000. Wow, these people have they think they're worth a lot more than they are. Either that or I'm behind in the times. Let's see. What do we want to look at next? How about 79 Plymouth Volare? And this, I think, would be sort of up, depending on, oh, yeah, it's got the slant 6, so this would be up Grant's Alley. We got a 79 Volare, $4,000, 79,000 miles. Slant 6, new brake lines and rotors. Needs possible master cylinder, runs and drives, call for details. All interior in amazing condition. Must see. Currently lowered. Can go back to stock height. Nothing cut. Uh, well, except offers reasonable. Okay. Hey, Jason and Grant, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Let's take a look through these pictures. And of course, at night, not great. Oh, this car's looks like it's been sitting for a bit. And not terrible looking, at least from this distance, but also not terribly great. 4 pictures and a little bit of a description. $4,000 for a 79 Volare. I think they're asking for a bit. So what I'm going to do, guys, since you guys are new in here, I'm going to scroll back towards the top and you guys let me know what next vehicle you want to take a look at. All right. Got a lot of interesting cars. I think there's some cars over here that are slightly overpriced, but hey, you guys are the ones that get to decide more than me. All right. Let's take a poke at something. A Caravan. You got it. 93 Dodge Caravan. $700. Oh, and for you guys that are in here just coming in, we are currently in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and our price range is $5,000 and under. So we got a pretty good range of stuff. Let's take a look at this 93 Grand Caravan. Their cars are a little rough and high priced. That is very true, Pete. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. All right, and description. Oh, great parts vehicle. All right. 93 Grand Caravan, good condition, 195,000 miles. Great parts vehicle. Engine and trans are in excellent shape. 700 or best offer. And let's take a look at the pictures and see whether something that's maybe worth saving or not. Doesn't look terrible, but I'm sure if they're saying it's a good parts vehicle, it's probably that for a reason. Oh, mismatched doors, not a huge deal. And there we are back. Definitely been sitting for a while. I don't know, guys. Is it worth $700 to you? All right. Let's scroll through. We got a couple more minutes here in Virginia Beach before we head off to Lafayette, Louisiana. Pardon me, gents. Yeah, I have to agree with that. That Caravan, not quite for me. White Malibu. It's actually El Camino, Dave, but I'm sure you're looking on your phone, and so it's a little small to see, but we got an El Camino. 84 El Camino, Smithfield, Virginia, $2,000, 112,000 miles on it. And let's look at the seller's description. 3.8 liter 6-cylinder engine. Runs, drive, some rust. Okay condition. 112,000. Good tires. White exterior, black interior. Yep, definitely an Elko. And let's take a look. Definitely looks a little rough, but maybe it's just some needs to be pressure washed. Actually, it doesn't look too bad, if you gotta ask me. Definitely needs a new speaker and a new seat, but put buckets in there and maybe a console. Here we go. And we're looking at an 84, pardon me, gentlemen, 84 El Camino, $2,000. Says it runs and drives. I would actually, if I went there, saw it, and it ran and drive and wasn't too rusty, that'd probably go home with me. What do you guys think? All right, what we got next? $1,500. Yep, I think that's a better price for it. Just got the water pump off. Hey, way to go, Grant. Very happy to hear the water pump's off. Are you going to be putting the water pump back on, or are you going to wait till you've got the new heads and everything? You're buttoning everything back up. Always a victory when you're doing something with a car and it works out. I don't know if you guys were here earlier when I mentioned. Apparently, my van I thought was a 2001 is not. It's a 96. So I'm even happier that it's a little bit older. And that means, Jason, it may have the 4L, or sorry, not the 4L8. You might have a 700R. I'll have to go double check that again. Before the heads, that's a good plan. Oh, we got another Elko. 56 Dodge. Ooh, that's a good looking one. I'm going to put that one up and see what it looks like. 56 Dodge Other. Let's look at the description. 56 Dodge Coronet in running condition. New trans 318 motor. A good rolling project. Needs some work. Good tires, nice interior, not much rust. All right. 4 pictures. Let's see. Yes, we'll go back to the Suburban after this, Dave. Be nice if the pictures were in the sun, but hey, you can't get everything you want. Yep, definitely is a project, seeing it's up on jack stands, but I don't know. $5,000, sorry, $4,950 for 56 Dodge Coronet. I don't know. What do you guys think? And I'm assuming you want to look at the lifted Suburban here. And I bet you this is going to be way over our $5,000 budget, but we'll look at it. What the hell? 1990 Suburban 2500 Silverado. 4-wheel drive, new crate motor, bought and installed at dealership, has about 23,000 miles on it now. $14,000. Facebook won't allow actual price. Yeah, Many new parts and upgrades to include new interior, paint, Bilstein shocks, underbody coating, and rust preventative from Line-X, 9-inch suspension lift, sound system with Bluetooth, amp, speakers all around, and retro sound deck to maintain vintage look. 456 rear end, new Moto metal wheels, 37-inch tires, 14 wide, roof rack, Summit high-performance alternator, and much more. All maintenance up to date, including oil, brakes, and trans service. Power windows, locks, AC, heat, cruise control. This truck has recently driven to NYC and back with no problems. I would not hesitate driving it across the country tomorrow. Well, I would think I would probably do it too, since it's pretty much been completely rebuilt. Let's go take a look through the pictures. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful and well worth the 14 grand that the gentleman is asking. That is a good looking Suburban. I do not like the rims, but that's just me. Yep, very nice looking interior. Not a good placement for a amp, but you do with what you can, space wise. It'd be cooler if it had a third row seat, but without it, you've got plenty of room for pretty much anything you want. Interesting place for speakers. Then where you'd have your foot, that would be a bother for me. That's one thing I do not like about that. Not one bit. All right. Dave's going to buy it for 14 grand. What about everybody else? Are you in it for 14 or not? And while you guys are figuring that out, we're going to switch us over to Lafayette, Louisiana. All right, so guys, sitting over in Lafayette, Louisiana, I'm going to start scrolling through, and you guys, whoops, never mind that. 82 Grand Fury, that's pretty cool looking rig. You'll bear with me for one moment. Just my sister. Of course, she was here when I moved down to Tennessee, but my brother owns a campground up in back in Vermont, so she is up there helping them out. And of course, it's been snowing almost every day, so she's loving it. All right, let's go back through here and dang it. All right. You guys see anything you want to look at yet? I know I haven't been scrolling very well. Let's take a look at this 72 Suburban. This is a lot easier last week on my useless big screen TV. Well, you do with what you have to, do, right, Dave? All right, so we got a 72 Suburban, $2,500. It's got unknown mileage. It is orange. It's definitely orange. Highly optioned Suburban, factory 402 big block. That has a 1 year only Highlander interior. All 3 original seats are still in the truck, rebuilt turbo 400 with no miles. New radiator, power steering, power brakes, rear AC. Have a bunch of new parts to go with it. Engine runs. I have all the parts for new brakes all around and various engine parts. I also have a dash pad, door sills. Also have some of the needed patch panels. Needs a windshield. and one of the back seat glass, a backside glass. Also needs its share of metalwork, usual front floorboards, rocker panels. I have all the outside trim and new mounting clips as well. Also have a hood and driver's fender that are in excellent condition. Would look great back in as original or as a resto mod, no title, which for some people, not a big deal. For others, titles are a huge deal. Looks like it's sitting on Astro wheels because that's exactly what my Astro has on them. But I love these things being the 3 doors. Very interesting rigs for oh Uncle's TV, fat thumbs. Yeah, we've all got those most days. Let's look at the rest of these pics. Yeah, definitely has some cancer in the floorboards. That's a little bit more concerning for me. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell me this or not, but is that the way the seat would have been originally in these Suburbans back in the day? If so, that's pretty interesting. All right, $2,500 has a bunch of work done to it. Still needs a bunch of work, to get it 100%. But what do you guys think? Would you buy that? If I had unlimited money to be able to, you're probably right. Finding a back window for a 72 Suburban is going to be extremely pricey. All right. What else are we going to look at there, gents? And Dave's booting the Suburban. And honestly, it's not a bad price if you had time to be able to put into it. I don't know a lot of people that really do, so I wouldn't get that. Well, that's a funky looking Grand Prix. Let's take a look at it. 75 Pontiac Grand Prix 1650. There is going to be a little body work and the seat burn, but not bad, no lie. It is so rare, it is worthy what I'm asking. It does need a paint job, front seats, but the blessing that it subs 10 is what the heck? That it subs 10 is overwhelming. Here is a deal like no other. A Holy Ghost. Only thing is inside needs TLC. 400 trans, 400 big block. Runs pretty good. Was in Car Show, Floor Masters, Crocodile Dundee. Okay, everything has been changed. Front end suspension, lower control arms, lower control up on control ball joints, and much more. Throwing 22 5 lug universal. Wow, this person. Sorry, but I think I can read, but that's just almost in. Just, yeah. Anyway, all right. Let's look at these pictures. Wow, she rough. I know that is, if I do remember, that style rear glass in these Grand Prix is a fairly rare piece and very expensive to replace. That girl's seen better days. But $1,600 for a 75 Grand Prix. Not for this guy. What do we got? MG, rusted out Buick. Old Beetle. Maserati. Just because of the doublet. I agree with you, Trucker Dave. All right, let's take a look at this 67 F100. Or F1, sorry. No, it is 100. I was right. Not a whole lot of info and only a couple pictures, but let's take a look. I have a 67 F100, good shape, asking $8,500. Wow. Our best offer if interested. Call or text. Well, let's look at those 4 pictures and not good. Good interior. It's nice looking interior. But I'm sorry, buddy. That's just not enough info and not enough pictures for make me want to buy that at $8,500. What do you guys think? What do we want to look at now? Boot. Everybody's saying boot on the Ford, and I do agree. Why don't we take a look at this? My battery is dying. I need to head to bed. Sorry. Hey, Dave, you're here for as long as you can be. That's all I asked for. Really appreciate you being here for as long as you were. Sleep tight, and we'll catch you on the flip side. All right, this guy is looking to swap for a nice bike and a little cash. Don't waste his time. Don't even know what it is. It's a Buick, I think. But I don't think it says anywhere in here. Very clean, runs like new. All white leather interior, no holes, stains on the seat. Original 350 with less than 85,000 miles on it. Don't have any oil leaks or it doesn't smoke. Water comes out the tailpipe, showing you it's a good motor. Runs like a champ. I promise you, this car gone last forever, and it's gone to take you a long way. I'm selling because I'm tired of messing with old school vehicles and want something new to play with. If you're serious about trading for a nice bike and a little cash, get at me. And don't inbox me and ask me what's wrong with it because I told you everything. And please don't waste my time. All right. Sounds like it's a good old boy down there in Louisiana. Yep, that is white leather interior. Yep, more of it. And more of it. And dude, I'm assuming it's either a Buick or an Olds. It might be an Olds 88 or 98. If you want somebody to be interested in your vehicle, good sir, you need to say what it is. I'm thinking it's an Olds. Might be a Buick, but I think it's an Olds. But $4,000, I need more pictures. What do you guys think? All right. 1940 Chev definitely seen better days. Let's take a look at this Mercedes wagon for S's and G's. Need to know what it is. Yeah, that is very, very true, Jason. You know, can't buy something if you don't know what it is. All right. We are looking at an 84 Benz wagon, 300 turbo diesel, 177,000 miles. So it's just barely broken in. Let's go and take a look through these pictures. Not very good description, but see if the pictures help. It's not bad looking, at least from this angle. Front end makes me think that it's either a gray market Euro car or it's got the Euro conversion front end on it. Not bad, not bad, but also not all that helpful as far as pictures and close up. $5,000, you know, these things are getting a little bit more on the scarce side, so that will eventually boost up prices, but I'm not sure whether that's a good price for that Mercedes-Benz wagon. All right, and then we got one. I think we'll probably do one more here before we head off to Provo, Utah. I don't know where all these newer cars come from. Let's take a look at this Falcon wagon. I like the retro paint on it, the old paint job. That's pretty cool. We've got a 61 Falcon station wagon for $3,000. And famous last words, it ran when it was parked. Yeah, hood needs a little help. Roof needs some tending too. And there we go. $3,000 for very little knowledge on a 61 Falcon wagon. It's not for me. I need more pictures and more of a description. You guys let me know whether you're in it or whether you're out. And I'm going to move us over to Provo, Utah. All right. What do they got? What do they got for us here in Utah? Oh, my lord. Sorry, guys. I have to go and check this out. My dream truck, and it's cheap. Why? Ran great before it was parked. Oh. But for that price, it'd almost be worth going and picking it up. Anyways, let's go back to this. 85 GMC 2500. That is not a regular cab. Crew cab. Looks like a two-wheel drive. And it says C 3500, not 2500. Okay. Need it gone ASAP. Hasn't been started in about a year, but engine ran great before it was parked. Only reason I stopped driving is because the trans was slipping, so that would have to be addressed. All right, let's take a look at the pictures. Whoa. Sorry, guys. Touch panel here is a little bit freaky. 3+3. That's my jam right there. Good looking front seat. Good looking metal on it, too. No airbags. Actually, a really good looking rear seat too. That's pretty rare. I don't know about you guys, but if I had cash to head to Utah and pick up a vehicle and tow it back, that would be it. Even not knowing how many miles are on it, that is a good looking truck. It'd be well worth uh, putting a modern like LS swap and modern trans in it. Um, that is a very nice truck. I would take it for 1,300. I am all in, Jason. I am all in. I will meet you somewhere and we can head out and go get it. I am in. Road trip. Absolutely. All right. Let's see what else they've got here in Provo. What the heck? Somehow it got out of the vehicles. Sorry, folks. $5,000. And we got to do our 1995 or older. All right, let's see what else we've got here. Start scrolling, and you guys tell me when you see something you want to look at. Limo, it looks like it's been in the Gambler. My God, a Yugo. Haven't seen one of those in years. And they're such a farce. I really don't want to see one now, unless, of course, you guys do. All right. What do you guys say we take a look at the J20 and then we'll go and take a look at the Buick LeSabre, I think it was. You guys make sure you tell me if you see something else you want to see. Crappy description, runs and drives. Let's see the 3 pictures. It's a 74 J20 Jeep J20 pickup, $3,500. And crappy pictures. I mean, it looks okay from this distance, but I need way more description and I need better pictures before I am even close to considering something like that. All right, let's take a look at the 61 Buick LeSabre. And we got 1980 for price. Let's look at the description. 61 Buick wagon. Runs and dries, brake booster leaks, so it's just manual brakes and they are a bit spongy. Just replaced the rust in the floor. There is a bunch of rust on her. Rockers are gone, but nothing structural. 364 nail head. Door panels are 3/4 there, but really rough. Text Kyle for more questions. Looking to get 3,800. 1980 is what they say there. So 3,800 is what they're actually looking for this. Let's take a look through the pictures. If you're going to talk about the rust, please, I hope they show it. At least they put some Dynamat down. You see some rust on the tailgate. Oh, yeah. There we go. Nice. There's your 364 nail head. Well, at 1980, it might be worth it. For 3,800 bucks, I'm not in it. A lot of work there. All right, let's see what else we got in Provo. There's another one up Grant's Alley, Granada. $4,500 for an 1980 Granada. If you love classic cars, this is a great car in excellent conditions. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd rather you tell me all about the car in the description rather than me having to ask you about it. Just saying. It's a nice roof there. This is not the Granada I was thinking. This is definitely a Fox body Granada from the looks of it. Yeah. Also would have been known later, I think, as the LTD. Oops. There we go. I wonder what year they did go from Granada to LTD. Definitely a four-eyed fox. White with red interior. How did I know? But it is a good-looking car. It is a very good-looking 1980 Ford. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Hopefully you didn't have your headphones on. All right, 1980 Granada, $4,500. I actually think that this car is worth $4,500. What do you guys think? That's something you don't see every day. A two-door Buick Century. Wow. Let's take a look at this 66 Bonneville. 30,000. That's what I was thinking. I thought it was going to be a little bit more than the price that was put there, but what the heck? We're here. We might as well take a look at it. $30,000. Had the car 5 years now. Very clean car. 421 V8 in it. Runs, drives nice. If you have any questions, feel free to call or text. Just tell me in here so that I don't have to run around and decide whether I want to call you. Yep. Not bad ghost flames. Side pipes. Decent interior. I don't like the box with the stereo in it. Well, I can tell you, I would not buy that car for 30 grand. Nope, no, sir. No, thank you. All right, we're gonna do a couple more cars and call it a night. Oh, why not? Let's take a look at the 75 Ford F-250 Highboy. Long bed Highboy. $2,500. 74 Ford Highboy 4x4. It runs and drives. Needs some cosmetic work done. It's a good solid truck with 390 and a C6 auto. Asking $2,500. And thank you, Ribby. Okay, we can go back and check the Ribby in just a minute. Always bothers me when the air conditioner or air cooler cleaner is not on there. It makes me think that there's something wrong with the vehicle. Grant steering wheel. Yeah. Need a bit of rest. And I thought Utah was like Colorado where you find really clean vehicles, but apparently not so much. Needs new tread. Pick a camper special. It's good cleaning too. Ooh, and it's a Ranger XLT. Very cool. 2,500 bucks. I think is a bit steep for that. Let's go back and find the Riviera for you, Jason. Riviera. 95 Riviera. Is that the what you're looking at, Jason? Not bad looking. Did like this style. It's too bad that it was V6 only didn't come with the, but there could be the supercharged, which would be pretty nice. Let's get into the description. I'm selling this magnificent car. It drives like 0 kilometers. A relic overhauled. All right. Provo, Utah, and they're talking about 0 kilometers. Very clean instrument cluster on that. That looks really, really nice. And it is the supercharged 3800. So that's going to have some decent power behind it. Riviera by Buick. How nice. Ooh, that's a lot of miles. 191,000. And there we go again with a 3800 supercharged. Pretty clean. I am a little bit nervous about 191,000 miles on it. I should have seen that right there. But for 1,500 bucks, that's probably a pretty good deal. Looks pretty clean inside. Yeah, not bad. 1,500 bucks. I think that works. Well, folks, I think we're going to end it there for tonight. Thank you, everyone who was in the chat and caught this live stream. Appreciate it. Like I said, soon we'll be putting out some videos on our not a 2001 Astro, but a 96 Astro. And we'll have some videos coming for that real soon. We'll also be putting out a video for the bumper to bumper challenge that thank you, Jason, for coming up with the idea and trying to help me out with subscribers. I really appreciate it. And we're going to end this like we do all of our videos and live streams. Dreams without ambition is like a car without gas. You're not going to get very far. God bless. Take care. Have a great rest of your week. And we will see you next week. Same bat channel, same bat time.